What is going on here then? I'm not sure if the title has updated. Can you hear my mic okay? Not got a fan blasting over it, let me know. Hopefully the fan's not too loud. I'll turn down a bit though, just in case. Hello, how are we doing? Hopefully you can hear me okay. Say a massive thank you first to the guys, Spoony and Co at Aviator TV, for letting me free on their channel. So here we are. And what we are doing tonight, we are doing a bit of flight sim. For those of you who know me, my name is the Welsh Dad. I usually stream on, also on Twitch on my own channel. I usually base it around air traffic control, and I don't fly very often because when I do fly, stuff goes wrong. And my titles of my streams are usually called "Watching It Go Wrong This Time." Being a little bit more optimistic tonight that nothing's going to go wrong, but we will see. So what we're doing tonight, we are doing a flight from Malta to Rome, and it's part of a pilot's life, Simbit world. Something I played around with before, but I wasn't really into it that often. And then I seen Steve Ellis was streaming this morning, and he had it on, and it kind of got me back into it. Hopefully you can hear me, and you can hear a bit of the engine as well in the background, and you got some music as well, so hopefully we could. Any trouble with the sound, let me know. We've also got something I was playing around with earlier, which I might flick on. Let's put that on. It's my Stream Deck. So I got a Stream Deck, and I don't really be using it. And then earlier this month, I got a flight panel, which is specifically for I can't even type. Specifically for, why is my S not working? Stream. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. We'll leave that for now. For some reason, my W and S are now working as up and down. So I've clearly pressed something. Don't know what I pressed though. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was Stream Deck, but we'll give up for that now. Give me a second. My computer is absolutely dying a death, and we haven't even taken off yet. We haven't even taken off yet. Okay, give me a second. Let me figure out what's going on with the stream. Spoony is rubbing off me with OBS trouble. No, it didn't play. because I think it's because I'm not. That's you need to be actually connected to the channel. Give me a second. Let me just try and figure out what is going on with this. Okay. How are we looking now? No. Jesus Christ! It's like 3 frames rate. I'm doing okay. I got decent frame rates in sim, but for some reason on stream it is like absolute. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, so this might be the shortest stream ever on AVS TV because for some reason. Is it working better for you now? Because I just feel like it's still stuttering on stream. Does that look okay? I still feel like it's. I mean, my frames are okay. Let me know. Let me know. Let me just crack on. Let me just get ready because I still feel like it's quite choppy on the stream. Let me know. Let me just quickly set up the flight. Let me know how it is. Let's not talk too soon, right? What's time? It's 5:51. I'm not convinced. I'll be honest with you. I'm not convinced. But we'll crack on anyway.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Is a flight in it? Okay. Then in it, it's Air Malta 612.
Vehicles are on their way. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Right. Cost index is look up the flight plan. Cost index is 33. Cruise altitude is 3660. Zero fuel weight is over here. Still not convinced on the stream quality. 59.7. Yeah, I need a Welsh start PC command. Yes, we do. But tomorrow I've got 32 gig of RAM arriving. So hopefully this will be the last time we have this issue. Because tomorrow night, there will be 32 gig in this PC. 31.6. Block fuel is 7.0. Flight plan. Okay. DDR4. I know nothing about computers. I just know I got DDR4 now, so that's what I bought. Let me just look at OBS settings again. Give me one more second. I'm just going to quickly reset stream again. Let me just quickly change something else. Be right back. And we're trying again. Now, how is that? Are we getting any better? Can we move around? Let's move smoothly from right to left. That's better anyway. That's better than it was. Right. So let's go ahead and speak to ATC and get our clearance. Luca ground, Air Malta 612 requesting IFR clearance to Rome as filed.
Air Malta 612, Luca ground, expect runway 31, Gaza 3 Delta departure, squawk 5366.
Gaze 03 Delta departure, squawk 5366, Air Malta 612.
Air Malta 612, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Let's turn Sean Bean off. We'll call back when we're ready for pushback or engine start, Air Malta 612. Got Sean Bean in the cockpit. So we are expecting a Gozo 3 Delta runway 31. Let's get that programmed in. Why, for some reason, my keyboard
Passengers boarding starting.
my keyboard's gone all funny. Don't know why, but when I press W and S, they're operating like my my arrow keys have become ASWAD or whatever, and my WASD keys have become arrows. What the hell is going on?
Passenger's bus is coming.
Do you know when I say what goes wrong? This is what goes wrong. Stuff goes wrong all the time. Yeah, on or off if backwards. For God's sake. I've clearly pressed something. What I've pressed, I've got no idea.
Passenger's boarding starting.
Okay, that seems a little bit better. That seems like a bit more fluid on the stream. Okay, let's go for that. I can't type with S or W because someone Google for me. S and W key stop working. Let's have a look. Then W. Does that work?
Passenger's bus is coming.
Ah, it's fixed. We have S and W back. Right. Function key and W. Not sure why that's happened, but anyway, okay. We are back. We are back. He says. Right, passengers are finally going to be loaded in a minute, and I've still done nothing. Right, so it's going to be 31 departure. Gozo 3 Delta. Okay. Oh my God.
Passenger's boarding starting.
All right. Just really confused why I'm getting such a lower performance on stream than I am in the aircraft. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so passengers are 115, now 151. Seatbelt signs on. I am armed. Almost done. And then we get out here. There probably will be rants, Dan, yes. No ATRs, but we could very well have rants. Okay, aircraft is loaded, so let's be really lazy and let the EFB do all the work. That is done. Okay, let's go ahead and ask for pushback. Let's set this to 8,000. That's set. That's all good. Let's get GSX up because my flow's not working. He says. Push back, please. Look at ground. Air Malta 612 ready for push and start.
Air Malta 612, look at ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
We will face southwest. Air Malta 612. There she is.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Thank you. Okay, that's working. So we're going to be going nose right.
Locking gear.
Hope everyone's doing well. It's a new face here on Aviators TV. The Welsh guy, the Welsh dad, me. And thanks to Spoonie and the guys, Aviator TV, for letting me loose on their channel. Hopefully tomorrow, it's not going to be as choppy as this when I get the 32 gig of RAM in. See what difference it makes. It's going to be nose right, please. Let's get the chocks removed. I mean, you think they'd remove the chocks, wouldn't you, right? Because, you know, they're the ground crew. But we can do that. Chocks removed.
Release parking brakes, please.
Beacon light on. Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ignition on. Engine 1 starting. Engine 1 starting. Off we go. Do you know what I've missed? You know what I've missed? Important for any engine start. feel would be useful one here. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay, stairs. Right, it's quality parking. Fair play.
Please set parking brakes.
Button brick set. Ah, do you know what else I forgot? Fuel pumps on. APU's on. APU bleeds on. Let's try two.
Unlocking gear.
Yeah, I've never gone with the Twitch app on TV, Spoonie, ever.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I don't know what this. What are you doing? Why?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Why have you parked in the middle of the taxiway? Oh, is he going?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Christ alive! Yeah, that didn't work. Let me try something.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Ba, ba, ba. Right, anyway, we have two engine starts. We can turn off the APU. Oh, let's talk to the cabin first. Hello.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. Okay. Beacon lights on. Taxi light to taxi. Request clearance. Ground Air Malta 612 request taxi.
Air Malta 612, runway 31 taxi via Victor, uniform Charlie.
Taxi into runway 31 via Victor, uniform and Charlie. Air Malta 612.
All aircraft be advised, information Quebec now current, QNH 1012.
1012. Armed. Flaps 1. I think it's flaps 1. Let's double check. Flaps 1 it is. Okay. Let's get out of here. Parking brake is off. Let's move this might work keyboard out of the way. Oh, ASMR on the throttle. Right then, let's go. Okay. Take out config test. All greens. Find the wind shear button on my Stream Deck. It's going to be weather ATC. I can never remember where it is. There it is. I should actually turn off the warning in a second. There it goes. So we are using a pilot's life for a offline career mode, virtual airline career mode, and also beyond ATC for the ATC. I usually fly on VATSIM, or at least control on VATSIM, that is. I like beyond ATC because I tend to fly quite late at night, so it guarantees me ATC from end to end. And I use the premium voices, and I'm not yet topped up the premium voices yet, which is probably evident to how little I fly.
Malta 612. Contact Luca Tower 135.105. Bye-bye.
Right. Going to tower now, 135.105, Air Malta 612. Okay, I'm going to let the co-pilot do his thing for now. Sean Bean, take over, please. Don't die. I'm going backwards again. It's a hell of a slope, that. Luca Tower, Air Malta 612 with you. Not going to recognise that, is it?
Air Malta 612, request not understood.
You would say that. Yeah, speed bumps on the taxiway. Luca Tower, Air Malta 612, ready for departure.
Air Malta 612, backtrack runway 31. Call when ready for departure.
I just realised something.
Backtrack, runway 31. Call when ready. Air Malta 612.
I just realised something. Give me a second. Because for some reason, all my controls reset on the last update. I got a feeling I don't have a brake button, which would explain some stuff which happened earlier. That would make perfect sense. Here we go. Did a landing challenge earlier. I couldn't slow down. So that's fine. Okay. Like that. Let's go. Backtrack 3-1. I've turned the stream off, as in, like, I'm not watching live on Twitch. Can you see things? Is it okay? Is it viewable? I do hope this 32 gig of RAM makes a difference of tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Probably just my computer just dying a death with everything open. Is this like runway on a hill? Okay, I'll adjust that. Give me a second. I can adjust that. First things first. There is flight sim. Next thing. Turn the mic up. Is that better? Can we hear me and the engines on flight sim sounds? Although I am talking quieter than normal because the kids are asleep. Last thing I need is my, I've missed the turn. Have I just missed? Last thing I need is my wife telling me the kids are awake because I'm shouting at their PC. Okay, yeah, I'll fix that again in a second. That is easy enough to do. Let me just turn on this corner. Past the inappropriately placed taxi light. Okay. While we're on a straight, let me fix that. Okay, I've just turned up a little bit. So this is a freeware Malta I got from Flight Sim 2 earlier. So Beyond ATC are launching a traffic injection on their product soon, which will be interesting. Why does this feel like it's on a slope? The whole runway looks like a hill. Tower, Air Malta 612, ready for takeoff.
Air Malta 612, Luca Tower, wind 245 at 3, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Air Malta 612.
Why are my flaps speed brake out? Jesus Christ. Right, okay. Let's go. P1, rotate. Gear up. So I used to live in Malta, fun fact. Flaps up.
Air Malta 612, reset transponder, squawk 5366.
Squawk 5366, Air Malta 612.
Oop, who's a naughty boy? Who's a naughty boy? Stream deck to the rescue. And what was that squawk code? Forgot, it was 5366. Five three Let's just stop working. Lovely. Oh, there we go. 5, 3, 6, 6.
Air Malta 612, contact Luca departure 128.155.
Contact Luca, departure 128.155, Air Malta 612.
Suppose disarmed. Gear is up. Flaps are up.
Luca, Air Malta 612, 5,800 feet.
Air Malta 612, Luca departure identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Air Malta 612.
Tell me that is not Sean Bean. Tell me that's not Sean Bean. I'm telling you that's Sean Bean. I don't care what anyone says. I used to live just around here somewhere. I think. Yeah, around here somewhere in Valletta. So now in the air, welcome to the stream. If you haven't seen me before, my name's Welsh Dad, aka Carl, aka What's Gonna Go Wrong Tonight. I usually stream. Ah, look what I forgot again. Look what I forgot. I was forgetting the landing lights. Oh, God's sake. As I said, stuff always wrong because it's purely because I refuse to use checklists. I just fly off like top of my head. And we got given the instruction to fly to 180, and I'm still at 8,000. Professional 1010. Who needs checklists? Seven Up ASMR. GoPro. Okay. Yeah, checklist is for wimps. We're over 10,000, so we can turn off the landing lights, which are already off. And we'll let the seatbelt signs off. Expecting the top of a climb 6:47, so 17 minutes, and top of descent is 7:11. So quick maths, about 40 minutes at the top of descent. Yeah, so my 32 gig of RAM arrives tomorrow. My wife's like, why is there this 50, no, she go, why is there like 50 quid worth of memory in the Amazon checkout? It's essential, it's required, I need it for work. Work-based stuff. Like when I bought the PS5 last month for the kids. Obviously for the kids, but it was like for me too. Yeah, I'll tell her that. Yeah, see how that goes. See how well that goes down. this is the kind of time you'll find me streaming, around 9 o'clock-ish. And the occasional, maybe, in the daytime, afternoon. When I work from home. Well, we should get another instruction shortly, I think, to climb a bit further. And current estimate time into Rome is 7:32, so 1 hour. So that is
Malta 612, contact Malta Control 122, decimal 775.
Contact Malta Control 122.775, Air Malta 612, bye-bye. Malta Control, Air Malta 612, good day, passing flight level 157 for flight level 180.
this turn is showing off.
Malta Control, radar contact. Climb to flight level 360.
Climbing now to flight level 360, Air Malta 612. The thing is, right, the way I justify my occasional, like, so every September is like a really, like, in terms of games, I play FIFA or EA FC, so I always comes out September. I play Madden as well, but I'm not buying Madden this year because I bought College Football 25, which I've waited like 10 years for. Literally, there was no way I was not getting that game. I've waited 10 years for a successor to NCAA Football 14 on the PS4. So but outside that, I don't go out on the weekends. I don't drink much. I don't smoke. So, you know, I'm allowed the occasional expenditure. So what I was trying to do before
Air Malta 612, contact Rome radar 131.1.
the hell was that?
Air Malta 612, contact Rome radar 131.1.
Yeah, I'll leave the stream deck thing off. That's not working either. Going to 131.1, Air Malta 612. What the hell was beeping at me then? No idea. Centre, Air Malta 612 with you passing through flight level 220 for 360.
Air Malta 612, Rome radar identified.
Yeah, Nokia 3310. Man, what the hell? I think I got so many things open. I don't know. It could be any of these. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know, but listen, like I said, this is my first flight for Air Malta for a pilot's life. I've got a two flight schedule, or a 2-hop. So this one to Rome and back, and then it's one to Catania, is it? Catania, Font. I can't even say it. Lima, India, Charlie. That's the next hop, and then every week or every time you can generate a new schedule. Apparently, you get paid on Mondays. I don't know, but I'm all for it because I always fly UK domestic. I always fly EasyJet. I always fly British Airways. So it's nice to get a little bit of variety and do something a little bit different and visit airports I don't normally visit. So that's the one of the key bonuses for me. So back to ignition. I've got the graphics card is 6 gigabyte. I know shit all about computers. My graphics card is a 6 gigabyte graphics card. I've currently got 16 gigabyte, so tomorrow I'll have 32. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's I looked up the other day. Let me just double check that. Let me just double check. I think I typed it wrong on the what is the description? Give me a second. It is. I can find it. That is. Display, is it? Display. GTX 1660. I think it's 6 gigabyte. If I could find the bloody thing, find the information about this PC. Yeah, 6 gigabyte. Yeah. Like I said, I know nothing about computer. I bought this computer as a bundle from Curry's. So it came with 8 gig. It's the R5 Tornado package. So it came with 8 gig, but I immediately upgraded that for 16. It's gonna take forever to get up to 360. But if you're new to the channel, Aviators TV, do drop a follow. If you are getting sick of the adverts, then you can get rid of those by subscribing. And if you've got a Twitch Prime, or if you haven't got Twitch Prime but you have an Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch, and you will have Twitch Prime. It's like Super Prime, and you can subscribe to this channel for free for 1 month of ad-free viewing. So you get to see Spoonie's rants in full and not interrupted by adverts, which is well worth a subscription alone. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, hit the clips in the VOD, and I'm sure there'll be one there of Spoonie. That's worth the subscription alone. especially how Spoonie will tell you how much he loves GSX. And as the bot said, if you want to find out more information about Aviators TV, check out the link aviatorstv.com, and I give you a link to all their social medias, including YouTube and TikTok, where they post shorts that are found in Discord, in the Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, you can join that as well. All the links are on the website. Come along and say hi. Okay, we've got 325 miles, still the same time. Top descent is still 7:11, which my quick maths is 28, 29 minutes. I don't know, 29 minutes. Apparently the top of descent, that's if we ever even get to 360, because it's taking absolutely forever. Beautiful. So the vector terrain has become a little bit better on Beyond ATC. In fact, let me move my mic this way a little bit and turn this up a little bit here, and we should be a touch better on the mic. So the first time I used Beyond ATC was when it was launched, and it wasn't a very good experience, especially in terms of ILS at 8,000 feet. So we are currently, to get the map up, absolutely nowhere near where we should be. Well, we are, just the route, Simbri's route is a little bit skew with. So we're currently flying over Sicily, is it? Straight up north and around for runway 16 left is the plan. Also, with the pilot's life, it's got a feature very similar to many of the other flight trackers, so you can see everyone who's currently using the software and where they're flying. So if I was to look at it now, let me see flight. Let me bring this onto the stream. Let me let's have a look. Pilot's life. I just bring this across. So this is a pilot's life. So you can see I am just there. But you can see everyone else who is currently flying with the program. And then across here is my schedule. So we're doing the Malta to Rome, then we Rome to Malta, etc., etc. And I'm not really looking at the other stuff. I can generate flights, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's not too bad. A Pilot's Life, Chapter 2. So we are finally getting to the top of the climb. Finally. The other thing I haven't got yet is the GSX update, so I can't see the passengers. That could be a good thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, when we get to the top of descent, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the information for Rome, just before I forget. So QNH is 1011. Temperature 27. Wind is 2704. And Barrow was doopy 16 left. 114. Alrighty. Done. Okay, top of descent is still 7:11. It's 21 minutes. Oh shit! New gear soon as well. Christ, I didn't realise how bright this light is. It's like I'm being interrogated about how much I paid for 32 gig of RAM. Right. Okay, we've got 21 minutes. Let me have a quick look at something. Play a little game I've not played in a long time. But someone's going to have to be responsible for keeping an eye on this. From the top of this end comes up, because we are going to play in the next 10 minutes or so. All right, let's go. Wow, Malaysia, right? Alright, good place to start. Where the hell's Malaysia? Where the hell? There it is, Malaysia. Oh. Alright. Malaysia. Make it a bit smaller. Right. It's in Malaysia. Okay. This looks like a shopping centre of some description. Anyone seen that guy on TikTok who does these in like 30 seconds? It's like a shopping centre of some description. Blackpool. But no, but seriously, have you seen that guy on TikTok who can do these in like a second? Convention centre, whatever. Let's go there. 2000. I want to say like. I don't think it's going to be after 2020. Let's go 2019. Ah. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. New York. It's got to be New York. That's definitely New York. Definitely New York. I reckon that's quite... Is it New York? Yeah. I'm just looking. Is it New York though? Is it? Oh yeah. What's that there? The hell does that say? I think it is New York. No, is it New York? Or is it Miami? No, Miami's not got a tube. I'm thinking they've got like these pin badges. Yeah, I think it's. New York was my first. Shit, I need to check where we are on the flight. Okay, we're good. New York was my first guess, and then let's just go Brooklyn. Where's Brooklyn? Somewhere there. What year? What year are we going? 88? Later than 88? 88? Oh, nice. I'm going late 80s, early 90s. Let's go 1990. Come on. 80. Location though. Happy with that. Russia, right? This looks like Russia. This Moscow. Moscow. This looks Russian. This looks Russian. Red Square, 19... It's gonna be a Cold War time there. 1976, 5. Ah, 137 meters. D-Day, 1945. No, 1940. D-Day, 1945, right? Which beach, though? Where are the beaches? Dunkirk. Where are the beaches of D-Day? These Americans or Brits? Can't tell. Oh, hang on. Look like Brits, I think. 44. Okay, yeah, we're happy with 44. Is it 44 or 43? What was the anniversary this year? Was it 80? Was it 80 years this year, was it? Is it 80 years this year? Alright, so where did the Yanks land? Hang on, let me check my... No, I'm not my top of departure yet. Okay, like that, Google. Where did the US land on D-Day? Utah, Omaha Beach. That doesn't really help. Okay, which is what? I'll just go. Let's just go. Here. Ah, Jesus. Further south than I realised. Okay. Grand Central. We're back in New York. What else have we got here? What's the... Cape Town? Okay. We're in South Africa. Right, okay. I've been to Cape Town as well. Okay, so... Where? Somewhere random in the middle. Okay, what year though? What year do you think? I reckon it's quite early, like 2015. 2005? Okay, let's go 2005. Oh, 2007. Ah, that's Boris Johnson, right? It's going to be Eton. Where's Eton to? Where's Eton? At Windsor? Crawley, Horsham, Guildford, Woking. Where is Windsor? Where is Windsor? Where's Windsor to? Is it down by Slough somewhere? Old Windsor, Windsor. Okay, where is Eton? There it is. Eton. Gotcha. What year? When would he have gone to college? How old's Boris Johnson? How old is he? When would he have gone to...
Air Malta 612, room radar, amendment to your route, advise ready to copy.
The what? Want me to what? We're ready to copy. Air Malta 612.
Air Malta 612, expect lat 3 Alpha, runway 16 left.
We're expecting a lat 3 Alpha for 16 left. Air Malta 612. Okay, back to the game. Right. So when was he in Eton? 1965? 66? 65? 75? No. 65, I reckon. Somewhere around there. I don't know. I gotta say not 87, no. Can't be 87, really? I think it'd be... I don't know, how old is Boris Johnson? How old is Boris Johnson? He's 60. He's 60, okay? So he's going to be in Eton when he's, what, 18? Is that 42 years ago? What's that? 42? 40 years. Oh, you could be right. 80? 82? 82. Let's go for that. Ah, 79. Not bad.
Air Malta 612, lat 3 Alpha, runway 16 left. Report ready for descent.
Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. Air Malta 612 ready for descent.
Air Malta 612, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend of 6,000 feet on the QNH 1011, Air Malta 612. Down we go. How many legitimate children does Boris Johnson have? I mean, the guy has comedy value. I'd rather be the class clown than, you know, in charge of a country. Alright, we are starting our descent. We're not going to forget the landing lights this time, are we, Carl? No, we're not. Okay, I've left the taxi lights on just in case we need a taxi mid-air. Okay. There's a click spot there, but I don't want to click it. I wonder what that click spot is. Oh, compass. Let's get some speed breakers. I see a click spot. I've got to press it, see what happens. There's one there as well now. There's one here somewhere. Where is it? That's one of the good things about this. It's one of the good things about this Stream Deck. I've got everything on here. So I think one of them is for the blind and the visor. Let me see if I can find it. I will make an overlay for the Stream Deck. So it's not on. Oh, here it is. Blind. Whoop. And visor. It's quite cool. So we are in descent now to Rome. If you've just joined us, welcome to the channel. It is not Spoonie or Dan, it is me, Welsh, aka the Welsh Dad. I am Welsh and I am a dad. So you see I took a long time to come up with my Twitch username. Very original. Okay, I'm just gonna get the Stream Deck where I need it to be. Just gonna find the buttons I need when I need them. It's gonna be the autopilot. Okay. Welsh, the new guy, yes. FNG. For those who know acronyms. Invading Rome with Welsh. TBNR Batman, how you doing? Good evening. New name, who's this? So we just come through 150 on our approach to Rome. Good timing, you're about to see me absolutely smash this landing into Rome, and I mean smash in the absolutely figurative way of we'll need new wheels, not smash as in butter. Discord link is in the chat if you're not already in the Discord. Come along and join us. There's a lot of people in there, flight sim enthusiasts, VATSIM controllers, S2, S3, and then you've got Spoonie, but we don't mention that. Why do... Why does the stream title sound like a football chant? He's Welsh, he's dead, he's a new aviator, roaming from Malta, roaming from Malta. He's Welsh, he's dead. We're through 10,000 feet, so we're going to go stream deck this for lights. Okay, come on, let's do this. Stream deck, don't let me down. Land lights on. Land lights on.
Air Malta 612, contact Rome, approach 130.9.
Oh, now it catches up. Land lights on. Seatbelt signs on. Going to 130.9 now for Rome, Air Malta 612. Sean Bean, take the mic. Rome, this is Air Malta 13. Oh, this is Air Malta 612 with you.
Air Malta 612. Verify information, Papa.
Air Malta 612, we have information, Papa, QNH 1011.
Air Malta 612 Rome approach. QNH 1011, expect the ILS Whiskey. Runway 16 left with the examiner transition.
QNH 1011. Expect the ILS Whiskey runway 16 left with the examiner transition. Air Malta 612.
Examiner. We've not even got the... Oh, for God's sake. There's a lot of 3A on it. A lot of 3A. Okay. We go to 1011. Oh, I just realised the weather's on live, isn't it? That's why I'm not getting there. That's why I'm not getting the... No, is it on live? What is it? Why? I don't know. It's 1011 though. Okay. Approach via, is it? Ah, thank you very much. Alrighty, thank you for that. I'm hoping the stuttering that I'll probably get on landing will be gone tomorrow with this new RAM. That is my only ambition, is to not have stuttering when I land at any airport. Good. Clearly that's not room down there. So I was playing around earlier with landing challenges. I've not done a landing challenge since this version of MSFS was launched. I did one in the 747. To go from like full systems like this to like hardly anything. I had no landing references. Just literally fly by hand around the corner. Yeah, that was fun. I did land it. It might have been upside down though. It was on the runway though. Literally just went full send with this full send straight onto the runway. I tried my usual like 140 knot approach. A 747 does not like doing 140 knots. I don't know what the normal landing speed of a 747 is, but it wasn't 140. It counts, yeah, definitely. Can I start thinking of doing a new video series of VFR around wherever, maybe the UK to start. Just fly a bit of VFR. Yeah, I think it was just flaps. I didn't have the flaps set properly or anything. Batman, I just didn't have them set. Literally, I was just flying it by the seat of my pants. Literally by the seat of my pants. Just going to fly this massive loop around. 16 left is just over. It's just over there somewhere. Airport's over there somewhere. So this here, that there, was that a volcano at some point, or was it just a random like cluster of mountains? It feels like it was one big mountain at some point. The hell's going on down there? Because we just seem to have a random amount of like lakes. So the runway is over. over that direction somewhere. It's over there somewhere.
All aircraft be advised, information Quebec now current, QNH 1011.
Alrighty, 1011. Sean Bean is on the radio until we land. Company message, what do they want? No delay card required. Good. Another airport down there. Oh yeah, I probably thought we'd look at a volcano. It just seems like a really random arrangement. Like an circular, sort of, like almost circular. I'm not clicking that. Just give me the TLDR version. Now I did this flight earlier, but I pressed Alt F4 by mistake when I was on approach. That was annoying. But I can't remember, they vectored me down to the final ILS, so we'll keep an eye out for that. So 3 miles, not 3 miles, 7.8 miles, I need to be at 2,500. Oh, natural formation. No worries, Batman, thank you for popping in. Good to see you. Some kind of stadium is over there. Church or cathedral or something just here, and the rest of these tiny pyramids with my scenery just not loaded. Nice. Good job. Is that the international stadium? Just there. I feel like this is a hell of a long approach. I feel like we can cut in this. Like, we could go like bang a left here and still be fine. Can I do that? Can I request to go direct? Direct to fix. This seems like a really long way to go. That's like 30 miles to come back. God, no. Let's try this. Oop.
Air Malta 612 requests direct to fix.
Air Malta 612, roger, say fix name.
Oh, shopping. Hang on.
Request direct to Exama Air Malta 612.
Air Malta 612, I need you following your flight plan right now. Unable direct exam at this time.
I'm literally in person here. as I'm offline, what's the key to increase the sim rate? Just get me up to here. What's the key? Is it R? How do you increase and decrease the sim rate? MSFS, increase, decrease, sim rate. Press R, Control plus, Control minus. Right then. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. That worked. Nope. Nope. I don't know. It says press R and then Control and plus. Nope, just zoom myself in. Lovely. Alright then, I'm just gonna chill here. Or what I could do is, where's the runway? Do you know what? Can I request? Do you know what? Sorry, I'll be here all night otherwise. Right, let's turn off Beyond ATC. We're just gonna go in, do it, get it done. Right, let's get down to 3,000. And we're just gonna come around. We're just by there at the moment, so we're just gonna come around to capture the localizer. Going rogue, yeah. Yeah, Beyond ATC was going to make me do that entire approach. Look, it's like 30 miles. That point there is like 30 miles to the runway. So you're doing 60 miles to come back on yourself. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I can't. If it was VATSIM, yeah, maybe. Even on VATSIM, I wouldn't do that. I'd cut out all this. In fact, let's go direct to... down to 2,500. Flaps 1. Yeah, it's still pretty much, yeah. I could do that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Direct to Ibis. Yeah, I'm not minus 60. Dream on. Do. I don't notice that big hill there. Yeah, I wouldn't notice that before you went direct. It's like we're flying the Mach loop. Yeah. My average is around 220, 210, 220-ish. Okay, we're going to go approach. 20 miles. I'm going to go flaps 2 in a second. Flaps 2. Seatbelt signs are on. Should be on. Okay, looking good. Okay, here we go. We're in approach mode. Just getting into Irby's. Should start to capture. There we go. We're going to go gear down here. Got 3 greens, medium, auto brake, spoilers are armed. $13 miles establishing. We're going to turn the AP on now, okay, I always forget. There is the airport, just there. Bit of a tailwind, only 4 knots though. Final landing speed is 135. Here comes the bug. .8 miles. Not just yet. I'll put them down in a second. Flaps 3. That's full. Why does it feel more blowy than it's saying on the display here? The glide slope. Down we go. Just waiting for the stuttering to get out of the way. Pretty. Waiting for that stuttering to hit. Here it comes.
1,000.
Come on, stuttering. I know you're there. Come on. Here it comes. Okay, we good? Got stuttering over. I have control. No idea where we're going here. Head to the end of the runway. Flaps up. The hell's terminal? Up there somewhere, I think. No idea where the terminal is. I think it's up there. Oh, floaty lights. Okay. Let's see if this works. Gate. I don't know. God. Yeah. Okay, to tell me my landing right on my can't see the landing rate. I'll have a look in a second. Well, thank you for joining me. It was on this first stream on Aviator TV. If you haven't followed, do drop a follow. If you are on Discord, you can join the Discord. Just go to aviatortv.com and you will get all the links to all the channels, social media, TikTok, the full shebang. As we just taxied in a room, my very first leg on my very first flight as a junior first officer at Air Malta. Currently flying the left-hand seat because that's how we do things here at Air Malta. We fly on our own in the left-hand seat. There's the follow me. Must remind myself to do the what the. Don't tell me I'm going that way. No, dude, I'm literally here. Where's he going? Like, where's the? Oh God, he's gonna go past me again. Come on, you can do this. Come on, whoa, that way. You need to go. No, that way. That. Where are you going, dude? Really? Seriously? Oh, do you know what? I'm going this way. I don't care. I'm going this way. I don't know. We're just gonna go down here and find some in the park. This taxi's almost as long as Amsterdam. Come on. Let's crack and get up. I want to see why it took him so long to build Rome if it wasn't built in a day. Come on. Okay. See if I find someone parked down here. Where the? We're just aiming for those aircraft. We're just aiming for those aircraft over there somewhere. We're doing the Ryanair taxi. Need to sort of calibration on my throttle as well. For some reason idle is reversed. Need to fix that. Alright, we're just gonna park with these big boys over here. Gonna drift it around the corner. And we're just gonna park over there. Because we're special. Okay, cut engine. What the hell are we going? Park over here. I'll deal with this park in the middle. Cut engine 2. We're just going to squeeze into the gap here. That, my friends, that will do. That will do. That is a good one. That, my friends, is not bad. We had a little bit of a stuttering at the start, but we managed to get ourselves to Rome. APU is on. We can turn off the engine. We can turn off the landing lights again. Strobe, beacon, landing lights off. Come on, stream deck. Wakey wakey. Here we go. Come on. Strobe off. Just flick everything back on again, that's fine. Landing lights off. Seatbelt signs off. And we are done. Alrighty. Have fun. The next stream on the channel is, let me have a quick look see. So look, the schedule. If you're in the Discord, you'll see the schedule. The next scheduled stream. If I can find it. Tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Anyway, have a great evening, a good Tuesday, what was left of it, and we'll see you again on Aviation.